Aloha, Dr. George Cromack here from renewyourself.net in Patagonia, Arizona, home of the Tree of Life Rejuvenation Center. And we're going to just explore a little bit more of these concepts in working with your diet, designing your diets, maybe experimenting with live foods. I've seen some interesting things over the years. One of these being working in the UK, Belfast in the winter, which is kind of almost like Arctic, on the edge of the Arctic Circle, Arctic, cold, wet, and people doing 100% live food diet in the winter, and they're eating watermelons from South Africa that are flowing in. So what's going on with that? The watermelon is designed by God to be cooling, and hydrating in the summer when it's very hot. Typically, in the States, it grows in July and August. Not going to be a good thing to eat. It's not coming from where you're at, and you really don't want to be cooled down when you're in Arctic type temperatures. So, that may not be the best thing ever for you to be eating. You want to kind of consider that. There's going to be less fruit available in the winter, a little bit more in the summer, so that might mean for certain body types or situations, if we don't have a sugar problem, you might be eating a little bit more fruit, because that's kind of what's happening in the summer. But trying to be a fruitarian in the winter time is maybe not going to be the best ever. And I can speak from experience. Some of my fruitarian experiments over the last 40 years. My thoughts are, if you're really cleansed, my body type, I have a Pitta Kapha body type. Don't lose weight really easy, but I'm not really overweight. Have a strong digestion. A lot of experience, a lot of cleansing. I actually do really well, like July, August, September, on pretty much like a fruitarian diet with a lot of E3 live to get that protein in the greens and kind of balance the blood sugar levels out. However, trying to do that diet going into November, December, even in Hawaii, such a shortage of fruit that we're really not feeling good. It's really becoming a strain, and we're not thriving. And that's just kind of listening to, again, what's happening at the seasons. Not that I'm advocating fruitarianism. I'm just saying that, some people could eat a lot of fruit in the summer, and that may not be correct for that same person in the winter. Probably not going to be correct. So, getting away from these preconceived ideas and rigidity. And as we go on and talk, we're going to explore, the concepts in Ayurveda of the different seasons, the Vata, Pitta, Kapha season, and how you should be modifying your diet. And that's a good thing to know. Right now, as we're in, winter time, most of you should be doing at least one meal a day. That's a blended soup. If you want to do live, that's maybe a little bit better. But warm soups, especially in the evening when it's a little bit colder out, it's going to be a lot more soothing for you and actually easy to digest. That's Dr. George Cromack with your health tips here today. Aloha.